Hi everyone, I'm Roxanne T, Outdoor Recreation Planner for the Bureau of Land Management, and we're here today at Speed Week 2016. We're excited to introduce the main researcher with the University of Utah research taking place here this year, and her name is Brenda Bowen. So I'd like to introduce her to you now and let her describe some of her research. Brenda?
Thanks, Roxanne. So I'm here with Evan Kipnis, a PhD student working with me in the Department of Geology and Geophysics at the University of Utah. We've been working out here for a couple of years trying to understand what's going on in this environment, how the salt changes through time, the hydrology, how impacts from land use and management and the public, like the racing community, how all these things come together and impact this amazing, cool environment. You know, we're out here on this salt, and there's a thick package of evaporites, of halite, gypsum, different sediments down here that make up the Bonneville Salt crust. But it's a really dynamic and unique environment that's changing rapidly over time. We've been working with microbiologists for a few years trying to understand what critters live down here in the salt. You know, it might look like a pretty desolate, lifeless environment, but actually when you look down closely at the crystals and see what's in the salt, there's actually a diverse ecology of microbes living out here making a living. And so we're working collaboratively with the BLM, with the potash mine that's out here, and with the community to try to really understand this system. We'll be out here in a few weeks, coming back out to conduct the measurements, make measurements for the 2018 salt crust thickness study. And this is a study that is collaborative between all these different groups to actually measure the volume of salt that's out here. And this has been done since about the mid-century, every 15 years. Our group will be doing it this year, and we'll be coming out with a pretty cool rig, a mini sonic rig that will allow us to come out and actually drill cores through the salt crust, collect that material, and not only measure how thick the salt is, but take it back to the lab where we can do really detailed geochemical and stratigraphic analysis, look at the microbes again, and really see how that changes over space and time. We're also working on the groundwater hydrology. Do you want to say a little bit about some water, Evan?
Sure, thanks, Brenda. We're going out here seasonally and sampling the groundwater to try and understand if there's any seasonal differences in the groundwater geochemistry, and then we can compare that to past studies to understand how the groundwater beneath the salt is changing through time. And that'll give us a better picture of what is controlling the changes in the salt crust we see here at the surface.
Great. So it's an exciting place to be. We've been working for a few years out here, and this is the first time we've been able to be a part of Speed Week. Last couple of years, due to standing water and changing surface conditions, the races weren't able to happen. So it's pretty exciting for us to see, you know, these stakeholders and this community who really value this unique environment in such a special way.